What's up, my Libras, and welcome or welcome back to Cards for Hire. So, my Libras, as soon as I put your card right here, I heard Doggy Land. Wow, bow, wow, wow. Snoop Dogg could be significant. I don't know if you guys have kids or grandkids, but if you don't know, Snoop Dogg has a kids show on YouTube, and that's the theme that I just heard. I also heard Land of the Freaks. Julio, I don't even know the song for real. And honestly, I added it to my playlist when I was under the influence and I just didn't take it off. But I was hearing it yesterday too. Two Chains could be significant. Somebody could be adapting to something. I was also picking up on something about a tunnel, possibly seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So hope, faith. Okay. And then I was also picking up on Digatana, 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 quick before the hyena comes. Clear. Digatana, Digatana. Somebody could have been hiding from something or someone could have like what's that bird that sticks their head in the sand? Is that a an ostrich? Yeah, somebody could have been hiding out in some way, shape, or form, kind of trying to avoid a situation or something like that. Could be significant. Libras. What the hell y'all got going on? Somebody could also be transitioning from a particular lifestyle because we know what Snoop Dogg known for. Okay, somebody could like to garden. Nothing wrong with it. As and I'm just um yes, but he said he was tired of his grandkids not paying attention to him when he was around, so he made a show so that they could watch his stuff. Okay, okay. You could be possibly redirecting. I don't even know what Snoop Dogg sign. Possibly redirecting energy or wanting to redirect or divert someone's energy. All right. I keep getting that Digatana. All right. Something about a sequel could be significant or a threequel because that is from Lion King 1.5. Something about halfway there. You're halfway there, okay? All right. Divine, what is this message? Divine, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask to my angels and guides protect Libra and I on this vibe, amen. Something about balance. You could be in between. You could be the middleman or a mediator for a situation, and you could be trying to avoid the results or the solution. Not even the solution, the aftermath. That's what I wanted to say, the aftermath, okay? What's this message? Eight of Wands. A message could be coming into you, some information. Somebody could be reaching out fast. This could even be downloads. You could be receiving the information on how to fix something. Work, labor, and efforts, okay? Work could be significant. That was too many, though. You could be needing to change how you do something. Mature man. Okay, we're maturing. And then the number 5, chaos, change, rebuild. You could be rebuilding your reputation. Your reputation precedes you. People can know who and what you are before you even step into the room, okay? I'm picking up on like a timid energy. The way the cards keep like sneaking out but not coming all the way out. The veil, all right? Seeing things clearly. Opposition, you see something clearly, all right? And as I'm still hearing doggy land, dog eat dog world, okay? You could be stepping away from people who are okay. So this puts me in the mind of you ever see like teenage boys like fight and joke around? Sometimes it seems kind of harsh. It's like, is that really your friend? You know what I mean? So you may be stepping away from people who playfully disrespect you or who disrespect you, antagonize you under the guise of it being humorous or funny. But you see the truth. Courthouse, you're judging adequately. Yeah. Some type of judgment could be significant, and that's interesting because I'm sitting here looking at justice. Yeah. The Hierophant in reverse. Not the Hierophant, I'm sorry, the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, your intuition could have been closed off or blocked off at one point in time. Somebody got some gnarly fingers, okay? Somebody could have some long fingers. Somebody could like black nail polish. Or that's all that they could wear. They could only wear black nail polish. Out with the old and in with the new. Something about something being old is significant. What's the situation? And I'm pretty sure I'm hearing dogs barking. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. It's Eight of Wands. If y'all saw me looking over to the side, this is what I was looking at. Eight of Wands. A message is coming in. Clarity is coming in. Downloads are coming in. Downloads to me is like you just chilling, watching a show, and then clarity pops into your mind. And you're like, they weren't joking. Oh, I stepped into something. Oh, I'm in the middle of something. Like, that's what that gives me. It's like all of a sudden you're like, oh, well, I'll be dang. They played me. The movie Bones that Snoop Dogg played in could be significant. Four of coins. You could have naturally, yeah, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. It's deception. You could have naturally kind of distanced yourself from someone and you weren't really sure why, but it just kind of felt right. That's because you were being guided away from that mother. I would say I'm trying not to curse, but I personally like to curse. They're sentence enhancers. How else you supposed to know how serious I am? Or, how much seriousness I lack. One more for the situation. Hello. Five of Cups, disappointment. You could have definitely been withholding your energy because you knew something was going to lead to a disappointment. Like I said, head in the sand activity. You've been ducked off. Okay. That's my favorite type of time. Where you at? I said, where you at? Huh? You ain't coming outside? Five is significant because with the courthouse is 2 and 3. The Hermit. Did I not just say you've been ducked off? You've been minding your business, minding the business that pays you, tending to your seeds, your soil, your garden. The Hermit. And look how she looking. Backstabbing bimbos. The letter B could be significant. Strength and the Hierophant. I said the Hierophant earlier. Strength and the Hierophant. You might not have known enough to properly separate from this person. And by properly, I mean flat out state that you're no longer dealing with this person, but it still feels like you knew to a certain extent that maybe somebody wasn't beneficial, wasn't benefiting your existence. The Hierophant. This could be a spiritual lashing. Okay, somebody could have gotten a verbal lashing. All right, but this could be a spiritual lesson. This could also be a teacher. You could be teaching someone something. Digatana, you've definitely been hiding. You've been hiding, ducked off. Okay. This could also be a commitment, though. King of Wands, all right? Yeah, you weren't. You weren't sure enough to make a decision or to take a certain action. You just kind of pulled back enough to possibly observe from a different point of view. What's advice? The Emperor. Take your power back. It's time for you to go back outside. Okay? Thanks. Thanks. Love you so much. Ooh. Judgment comes out again. Okay? There might be a need for you to step out into the sun and show somebody you're not the one. Don't mean to rhyme, but I do it all the time. You might be called to clear the air about a situation. Like I said, you might be the mediator or you might be the missing key to a certain situation. And don't nobody know because you've been in the house. Page of Cups, a message. Somebody needs your word. Somebody needs your confirmation. It's nah, I told so and so, so and so, so and so. I got it real bad not drinking the stuff that I made while I'm reading. I just be so into it, so enthralled. You've really been paying attention to your own issues, your own situations. I'm not even gonna say issues. You've just been minding your business. That's why your skin looks so good. Okay. Drinking your waters. All right. Page of Cups at the bottom. And the Tower. Yeah, behind the scenes, you don't even know. It's been chaos. It's been raining hellfire. And you in the house painting your toes. Okay? Under the lamp and shit. um, Love Island could be significant. This could be a lover's quarrel. You could be the reason that a relationship is falling apart and you not even around. Okay? Your name ring bells, all right? Look, the Hermit again. You're not even over there. And the Emperor again at the bottom. Interesting. You've been leveling up behind the scenes, gaining new knowledge. You could have even been studying behind the scenes with this Hierophant. You could be in school. Clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Too much. Thank you. Still a lot. You think you're slick, Lord. Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you've been actively, eight could be significant, but you've been actively working on your passions, working on the things that make your soul feel good. Okay. This could also be someone coming in to work you, like coming in to plead their case before the other party comes in and talks and speaks about something. Yes, justice. Justice. Somebody's coming in to seek balance in some way, shape, or form, or they're trying to um, give a false sense of balance or justice. Or somebody might also be coming in for your. There's something significant about your point of view. Your point of view is valued, okay? Four of Pentacles. But you could have felt misused, mishandled, or taken advantage of, okay? You could have been really by yourself after this past moon phase. I think it was a full moon. Yes. The Tower. All right. You separating yourself told some people everything that they needed to know. Seven of Wands. Oh, they're defensive because they're protecting themselves because da 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 da. Fill in the blank. All right. The Fool. You made a fool of me. Tell me why. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you were done with the bull crap. Three of Wands. So you decided to go ahead and look elsewhere, expand your horizons. It really feels like you just went off and hid after something happened. Can I get one more for the Five of Cups? Eight of Wands again. Hello? Somebody came in and might have made you think that they wanted to work on a situation when really they were just trying to get what they could out of you. Yeah. With the Eight of Wands right here, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, somebody could have also come in. Oh, somebody could have also come in looking to mm, tempt you in a way. This doesn't have to be sexual, but it could be. It is a Knight of Wands. It is passion. It is action. Somebody could have also came in making it seem as though they wanted to work with you on something. Mature man, the veil in opposition. This could be an older person. This could be somebody that you looked up to at one point in time. You could be seeing somebody with fresh eyes, and you've never seen them in this light, but this is their true light. The High Priestess and the Empress. Yes. Clarify the Hermit. Yeah, you could have taken a risk based off of a message that you received or information that you received, and it led to a disappointment. It led to some sort of grief. Three of Cups, the Hermit. Yeah, okay, yeah. You could have found out about somebody dealing with other people. So this is the thing. I'm picking up, you could have dated someone, broken up with them, separated from them, then they came back making it seem as if they wanted to work it out when really they had somebody waiting in the wings, or they had no desire to change. They just wanted to make sure that you were next to them. I'm hearing another one bites the dust, and another one bites, and another one bites. You could have also been isolating yourself from certain celebrations, parties. Six of Pentacles, though, yeah, you realized somebody was breadcrumbing other people. So you was like, oh, don't worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to be over here feeding my dog. Strength. You might not have had the strength to properly release this person because it's on its side. So it's like coming into, but it could also flip the other way and show a lack of self-esteem, confidence. Three of Swords. Yeah. Four of Wands. Yeah, this relationship hurt. Three of Swords. This union hurt. And it's like, you just keep hurting me, keep hurting me, keep hurting me. The Hermit in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. It's almost given like a forced level of isolation, like fakeness, and the Emperor in reverse, a condescending mother trucker. This gives me like narcissistic energy. Somebody could have acted as if they were on the same time as you, as if they had done some introspection and then they saw you better now. They wanted to love you better now. That's a fucking lie. Excuse me. The Hierophant, please. Ten of Wands and the Justice. So now that we've learned our lesson, the Sun, now that you've gained clarity. Somebody's name could be Charity, okay? Or the letter C could be significant. Yeah. Now that you've learned your lesson, now that everything that was done in the dark has come to the light, interesting. To adjust. Three of Wands. Yeah. Now you can look forward to bigger and better. Now it feels as though you're waiting for something better to come in. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Mm-hmm. Waiting to expand in another direction. And notice how she's holding one wand and the other two are behind. You could have left two people behind. You could have had three choices to make. The Nine of Wands and the Judgment again. My gosh. Nine of Wands and the Judgment again. You decided that this person did not deserve your energy, so you blocked them off. cut them out. Clarify the Emperor, please. It really feels like you're showing somebody how to do things properly. The Hermit came out in reverse when it came to that Three of Swords. Or this could be, maybe you could have faked a separation at one point in time or faked isolation at one point in time in order to render some type of response from other people. But the Hermit is upright in your energy. Clarify the Emperor, and then the Emperor's in reverse over here too, but the Emperor is upright over here when it comes to advice. You could have been faking it at one point in time. Faking being happy, faking the funk. I'm here. Welcome to the good life, better than the life I live. When I thought that I was gonna go crazy, and at my grandma like the holy girl calling me baby. Somebody could have faked going to church. Somebody could have faked being a churchgoer, and by that I mean faking is crazy because they saw you there. But somebody could have been not necessarily living by the standards that church people live by, that are supposed to live by. I mean, we know a lot of those, don't we? You know what I'm saying? They hide behind the Bible, the Quran, the other one. Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so now you realize that this relationship that you were waiting on, that you were waiting to be fixed, that you were waiting to progress, that you were waiting to solidify, it was a hoax. They made it up. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. It was a hoax. They could have done it because they were lacking in other areas, or you could have joined it because you felt like you were lacking something. Money, romance, love. Put it where it goes. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody could have been outwardly acting single, and they were not. The Chariot, yeah. Move on. That's what this is. Move on. Take control and authority of your life because no one is coming to save you. Clarify Judgment. Five of Wands. Based off of the conflict that you have endured, the conflict that you have witnessed, the challenges. This could be internal conflict, but it could be external as well. The competition. Somebody's like, nah, I'm done. Or this is what you are being called to do. You see that you are in competition unknowingly or knowingly. The Empress. And you are in the reality that you have created. Somebody could have also put you in competition with their wife or their other lover or their other person that you may or may not have known about. The Temperance and the Two of Swords. Interesting. You could be dealing with an Aquarius because their cards came out. Their first two cards was the Two of Swords and the Temperance, okay? The Devil, look. This is the illusion. The illusion is the Two of Wands, somebody possibly coming in and saying that they chose you. That was the illusion. Six of Cups, somebody from the past. Yeah, Nine of Swords, somebody that already showed you they ass before. Yeah, and they've disrupted your peace. It feels like for the last time. I'm hearing that interlude. I can't remember who. I think it might have been Kalani, but it was Pretty V. She was like, "You're not about to be cheating on me." That one. That's what I just heard. If I'd have paid the cups. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. You're not about to be cheating on me. I'll be singular. Thank you. Heavy on the table for one, please. I love that. Ooh. You ever go watch a movie by yourself? Oh, it's beautiful. King of Wands, taking leadership, ownership of your own life. Yeah. Somebody's really coming into the realization that why are you waiting for anybody else? You have the power to make your life exactly what it needs to be. 10 of Pentacles. Abundance. Abundance. Because I don't know why I saw somebody shaking butt. Somebody needs to go out and dance. That's healthy. Getting that sacral chakra moving, yeah, that's called health. Bounce that booty like a basketball. If it don't, hey, don't shake it off. Somebody might want to get back into sports. Can I have one more? Yeah, this is something new that you possibly never thought about, never considered. Page of Wands. New action, okay? Imagine the life that you could be living. Somebody can have kids, especially with the sun right here. Oh my gosh, my wrist. Flick of the wrist, okay. Somebody could have been physically fighting. 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands. And that's the thing, you could have been physically fighting over someone or with someone, and the other person was chosen over you anyway. Or they're still conversing with that other person. It's like, what the hell am I fighting for? Look, 6 of Swords, it's time for y'all to move. You and baby boy or girl. But you see, it's 2 people in this boat. Somebody had to go. Ace of Pentacles, and you're going to be moving towards a new opportunity, a tangible opportunity. This could be a new house, a new job, a new stream of income, a new gift. Okay? That's where it goes. You got to let go of the old, though. If you keep accepting bullshit, the universe going to be like, oh, well, they good. We can go ahead and get the blessing of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you, please. I'll take my stuff. Who I got to leave? Point them out. Point them out. That'd be me. Point them out. Point them out. I get rid of them. You said they said, what about me? Oh. They been doing what behind my back? Oh. Give me the tea, universe. Give me the tea, Lord. Set me free. The truth will set you free. Oh. Okay. Guidance closing out. Yeah, you got to op in your midst. Reason, you might be definitely dealing with an Aquarius. Reason is powerless in the face of love. Romance, communication, listen to your heart. Because I literally said this card, but I did not pull it out in that reading. And I just got done with that reading. I did not pull it out, okay? You might want to go and watch the Aquarius reading. And I think I might post this one before, just because I've had no cuts. Aquarius, I had a cut. A cut. Somebody needs to cut somebody off. It ain't an academic. No. To love without expectations is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. Someone could have really been trying to force a situation. Them or you. Put it where it goes. For one more. 2 it is. Let the water settle and the stars will be mirrored in you. Take a break. Time away brings clarity. Somebody could have really been charity work for you. Is they paying you for that overtime? Are they paying you to work after hours? I know you are tired, but come this way. I know you are tired, but come. This is the way. Renewal. Keep going. Your path is healed. Who's been arguing? My voice keeps going out in this reading. Who's been arguing? Yeah. Don't say no more. Get to stepping. If light is in your heart, you will find your way home. Use your intuition, return to the past, and be your own teacher. That's what the Hierophant was. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. I love and appreciate y'all so much. If you'd like a personal, go ahead and check the description box down below. And as always, stay fly, aim high.